Welcome students, this is the first tutorial video that we're making, and this one will guide you through the steps for English Language Paper 2, question 1. We are allowing 10 minutes for this question. That means you've got 5 minutes to read source A and then 5 minutes to answer the question. The question is worth 4 marks and it's a good chance for you to pick up some marks at the beginning of the exam. In the English language exam is following the steps that your English teacher has given you to make sure that you answer all of the questions correctly in the time given. So to begin, we have a question paper here and we have our insert here. The first step is to give yourself 5 minutes to read source A. It's quite a long one. Source A says, British climber Matt Dickinson, together with his team, is attempting to scale Mount Everest. At base camp, 1,000 feet below them, his colleague Audrey Skalkag is the first to see the approaching storm. Time yourself 5 minutes, reading the text, off you go. And then once you've read the full source, you go and you give each paragraph a label, which is ideally a noun and an adjective to summarise what happens in that paragraph. So paragraph 1, we have description of the mountain, and it's definitely very cold. In paragraph 2, we have the climber, and he's mesmerised by the sight he sees. By paragraph 3, we have the storm approaching, and then here we have description of the storm. See that it whipped and it ripped around. Here we've still got description of the storm, and again the storm. Here we've got description of the storm still, and the storm. I'll add here about the sounds of the storm. And then we get onto the bit where we hear about the storm and the kind of danger it was to the climbers. And here, sadly, we have how the storm caused deaths that day. Once you've read the source, you go to question 1. You have 5 minutes to do that. You need to read the full question and then follow the steps. The first step is to find out which lines you're looking at, and then put a bracket around that part here. And then you read through each statement one by one, and you colour in the little circle if you think that the statement is true. So, base camp is a cosy and happy place. I look here because it's always in order. At 5,360 metres, base camp is a cheerless place at the best of times. So that does not sound like it's a cosy and happy place. That one's not true. I'm not going to colour in my circle. You go through the next statement. The temperature at base camp drops when the sun goes down. And I'm not going to do these for you, but if you think that one's true, you colour in the circle. And then you do the same with the next one. Again, I'm not going to do that for you, but if you think it's true, you colour in the circle. The next one. And then check it. Think it's true, colour in the circle. This one. I find particularly hard, so I'm going to put a little question mark on it and come back to it. This one. And have a look here. Colour in the circle. This one. Check. Colour in if you think it's true. And this one. Long hair. Line 12. Watching in awe as the apocalyptic vision crept silently and swiftly towards them. Apocalyptic does mean the end of the world, so if you think this one's true, then you colour it in there. Okay, and you should have question 1 done. Well done, guys. Just be aware the common mistakes that people make for question 1 in paper 2 is not looking at the lines that they need to. So don't forget this one, you're only looking at lines 1 to 12 in source A, and we've boxed that off to help you. The other mistake is people not colouring in 4 of the circles. There are 4 marks available, so make sure that you mark 4 which you think are true. And the final mistake is people making silly errors because they haven't quite read it close enough in line with source A. So please make sure that you're taking extra care of your reading and selecting of information, because they're the skills that this question tests. Thank you for listening and watching.